What is the weirdest thing your partner did that turned you on? I was dating a girl in high school. We were hanging out at her house one afternoon. Her family was there, and we were all just chilling and talking. She got up to go to the kitchen, and as she walked by behind me, she lightly ran her fingernails across the back of my neck. To this day, when a girl does that to me, it's an instant erection for me. We had our honeymoon in Italy and he noticed the waitstaff poured wine really beautifully, so he replicated it. Now I have him pour all my drinks for me, and for some reason the way his wrist moves when he pours really gets me going. Sitting in the car while my gas pumped and he started to wash my windshield unprompted. Single people. What is like being in the dating scene nowadays? It's like a wasteland of wannabe influencers. I just want a nice person who I enjoy spending time with doing the simple things. Then if things go well we can do more exciting and expensive things. I stay on the sidelines and wait for a miracle. I'll probably be single until I die. Everyone is always looking for something better. No one seems to be able to hold a conversation, and my God, it's nearly impossible to get someone to meet you in person. Something I saw on Reddit that I laughed and agreed with was that online dating for women is like trying to find fresh water in a swamp, and for men it's like trying to find fresh water in a desert. People are flaky as fuck. They aren't trying or putting effort in. Not willing to have honest conversations. What is a genuinely terrifying fact? The US military has lost several nuclear weapons and not all of them have been recovered. That two Scottish doctors originally invented the first chainsaw prototype for childbirth. That brain aneurysms usually does not have symptoms and it can kill you if it ruptures. People who have Neanderthal DNA tend to have a gene variant that allows for better coagulation. Great for fighting woolly rhinos. Less so when it starts misfiring and giving you random blood clots requiring emergency surgeries. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, mad cow, can lie dormant for more than 50 years, is universally fatal, and is inheritable. There is no cure. What can't you believe is still a thing in 2023? That we can't just have Coke and Pepsi in the same restaurant. Those stickers on products that leave a mark when you remove them. Everyone is posting some pretty serious stuff, such as war crimes, racism, etc., so I'll say something a little more lighthearted. Companies using styrofoam to ship stuff instead of the spongy styrofoam stuff or the cardboard inserts. Every time I open a box that has styrofoam in it, it's usually all broken apart and crumbly and gets everywhere and statically sticks to everything. Having to call and talk to an actual human being in order to cancel a service you signed up for online. What is something that you believed in wholeheartedly but turned out to be a lie? That my permanent record would be something that would impact my entire life. My dad told me his job was to fight bears. I had no reason to question this and would tell people that was his job until I was about 12. Learned he was actually an accountant on Take Your Daughter to Work Day. More like fights bear markets. Edit. You love me, you really love me. As a kid, I believed that the Bermuda Triangle was a place of no return. That anyone who sailed there would never be heard from again. As a kid I thought that I would sooner or later run into the Bermuda Triangle. If you tell the truth, people will believe you. Turns out people believe whatever they feel is true and resent being told they're wrong. That all adults actually know what they're doing with their life. Turns out to be the exact opposite.